Good evening. Hey, Greg. How you doing? Hopefully, some more people will join. I've sent a link to a few different people. Hopefully, they'll join as well. But link is in chat if people want to hop on as well. I'll just have a chill one tonight. So, how are you doing? He's been quiet today. Yeah, I haven't heard him at all. So it's been nice. He's behaved himself today. I've gone. He's down at the moment. I didn't quite get a chance to put him in the female today, because I wanted to see if I can film that. I might do that tomorrow night. Eventually, hey Jade. So he's been filled up with feeds, feeding all the cockroaches and all the isopods and beetles stuff, and filming some of it for Habitat and Arcadia. So for more of those sort of collaborations. I'm good. We did. He's still giving me a little bit of jet, but otherwise I'm all good. How are you? Okay, this species makes a lot more noise than the one that you were talking about. So, what you can hear at the moment is a black cricket calling away. The Cosmodeus famaralis, what's often called the baked bean head or just armor cricket, or whatever, is a lot lower sound. It's almost more. You can almost not notice it, sort of thing with the Cosmodeus. It's like a real droney kind of almost hum noise, as if it's like a fridge on the blink or something. And like when I first heard it, I was like, "What the hell's that noise?" Sort of thing, and realised what it was. And they only call in like in the night, sort of thing. Whereas, yeah, this one when he has called, it's been really just in the mornings. Hey Rob, is he? No, Joe Boy you can hear at the moment calling is just a regular black cricket, just a feeder cricket. Ooh, nice one. See, your account for Stick and Sex? Hey, Donna. Yep. I'm glad he's not. This one's not in my bedroom because I don't know what time it starts calling in the morning. When it has called in the morning, I say today it hasn't called at all. I haven't heard it once. It's been quite nice. I've only the regular back rings, which I'm so used to that. You know, haven't used them for like 30 years as feeders. I don't hear it really. And I've heard my Ethiopians a little bit, but the Ethiopians are much quieter. Just a bit of a different noise. But this one, it kind of is a little bit like white noise. That sort of thing. And it's weird because when I've tried to like record the its calls, it messes up the microphone. Like my phone mic, it's like there's something electrical going on, and then my little clip-on mics, nope, doesn't even pick it up. It is quite weird. Oh no, that's too hard a question. What's my favourite genus and why? That is too hard a question, especially with the amount I've got. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it in the end. It was all shame because I knew, because I'm on the steering committee. With that, I bet it was damn good because Ross does a hell of a job. Like when it comes to live food stuff, he's amazing with it. He's so passionate when it comes to live feeds. Like I've seen him do a couple of talks on live feeds and a live feed workshop at Make Fans last year. I thought more in depth on it. I know. I'm pretty sure today was kind of almost like an introductory type thing. That's why it was free and stuff. And I think he's going to look at doing like in person workshops again, like he's done before. But Ross is very, very passionate when it comes to live feeds, which is awesome. Yeah, absolutely, Jim. And just live feed in general. I mean, game chatting about what he's working with. I mean, he's like working with like someone like last time I spoke Ross, it was something like 17, 18 species of live feed that he's breeding for London, which is insane but awesome and stuff. And we haven't done the workshop for the Eto Firms conference. Was basically made up, went through the sort of general stuff, all the sort of regular sort of things, and also we made up sort of fruit fly cultures and stuff. But I went into like different supplements for fruit fly cultures and stuff, which was like something I'd never thought about. So like putting like spirulina powder in, putting in cocoa powder in another one, putting in like acai powder in another one, and stuff. And it was all like, wow, okay. Sort of thing. And I made up like a dry mix for stuff as well, and it was like some of it was like some expensive pellets that he uses. I'll see what I can do with Bearded Plantaholic. Like I say, I've never actually spoke with him, but I suppose the worst he can say is no. I think. He does make some good content. That he does. So, Jim, I'm guessing you enjoyed the live food workshop. I think because I can say and let Ross know that he enjoyed it and stuff if he did. Well, so he's about 19 babies, absolute chaos. I mean, 19's not too bad. When I had the Budwing stick insects, so I had thousands at one point. Far too many. Far too many. So opening the enclosure, it was like a 2 foot tall enclosure and stuff. Opening the enclosure, and I don't know if it's a 4 foot tall enclosure or 3 foot tall enclosure, perhaps. But I was opening it and just stick insects everywhere. So I got so stressed out by it. And I was like, pretty much, I was having to change lots of bramble like pretty much daily and stuff. It was far too much. Yeah, I gave him Talia and Terry in the end. I was like, Your problem now. Terry, thanks you very much for those. Oh, 16 grand genie baby so far, and there's a few trailers on the back. So nice one, Rob. Nice one. Yeah, I don't think my grand genie are quite yet adult yet. To pair them, but I've got a pair. Yeah, Jim. Yeah, Millen breeding. Yeah, hasn't really changed up. What I like with Ross is that obviously, yeah, he's doing it purely for the reproduction of them. So he's not looking at like supplementing them with anything. And this and the other is like what breeds them well, quickly, and healthily and stuff. Because obviously he's running for the entire zoo. So then it's like right. So then down to the individual sections of if they want to up calcium levels or this and the other. But I know he said he's found that like where some people are saying, suggesting, oh, we should keep live feeds on the UV nowadays to increase D3 levels and stuff and increase calcium. He's actually, the research found barely any increase, and that still the best way to increase calcium levels, etc., is to dust them with calcium dust, which is like, that's why I'm interested. And when you said a lot of the on the shelf sort of gut loader diets, and he hates the term gut loading, doesn't do what it says it does, and stuff, which was certainly interesting. And yeah, and he's that he really doesn't like the term gut loading because it doesn't really mean much, especially if you're keeping like crickets too cold. They need to be about 30 degrees to actually for them to get any nutrition from the food that you give them. So with locusts, you want to give them a basking area of around 40 degrees, again, for them to actually be able to process food that you give them. We'll see. They will eat other things. If you can, they will eat ivy. They don't necessarily. They prefer bramble to ivy, but they will eat ivy and will feed on ivy. So, they'll also eat things like hawthorn, or that's even thornier sometimes. Rose. And you can, if you're so inclined, to get thornless varieties of stuff as well. Yeah, the grab scorpions get really, really chunky. I've got a few females that are super, super chunky. And it's like, you're going to give me babies or you're going to molt. Hopefully, give me babies. One of them is a Arizonensis, so she'll probably eat them. So, but hopefully not. Still waiting for my Nebo to bloody give birth. Hopefully one day. It's been over 2 years now. I've been waiting her to give birth for me. No, not that one. Which is my one. Hey, mate. Ooh, fingers crossed, Donna. You get babies. Well, everyone had a good Monday. What's people's plans for the week? I've still got a whole week of Easter holidays to deal with at work, so that's going to be probably fairly busy. What was personally lots of ice pods. I think it's over 100 colonies now. I reckon. I don't say species because there's obviously various locales and morphs of same species and stuff. But yeah, colonies. Yeah, I think it's over 100 colonies of isopods, which we don't really have any, necessarily really any isopods at the park or within work, apart from like a couple of wild ones in that they're in enclosures or whatever. I mean, well, most of my school pupils don't have at the park. We just got Solanus at the park. Sort of thing. I mean, I don't. I've certainly cut back on the tarantula side of things, but also, well, yeah, most of my tarantulas, apart from my erratum, that's the only thing that's I think in terms of tarantula wise, the same as were. Oh no, oh no, Gen. So most of the insects, I try and keep most of my stuff different to work. So the only ones I've got the same really are Cinnabata sun beetles, Ooty millipedes, and now and assassin bugs. Otherwise, everything's different up here, I believe. Because I try and keep different things to what I have at work, so I don't get sort of keeper fatigue with it. Um, like yeah, the vampire crabs over here are different to the vampire crabs in the park. So I've got hissing cockroaches there, same as the park, but then we've got others that aren't. sort of thing. So yeah, then when centipedes don't have any centipedes in the park because they don't make great displays. But definitely need more isopods, I think, because over 100 colonies. I think it's over 100 now. It's not enough. It's not enough. There's still more I want. It's very much an addiction at this point to the isopods. Yeah, centipedes can be fairly savage. I mean, yeah, it's sort of at the point where today it was okay. So I think I started my feeds at around 9:30 this morning and finished about 5 this evening. But obviously, I had a little bit of break for lunch, and it took a bit longer because I was filming various bits stuff for Arcadia and I think I was filming possibly filming some stuff for Habitat as well. So when you put in the film, even just little clips, it soon then yeah lengthens the time it takes. And that enclosure, I'm really not too sure because it keeps being changed all the time, so I'm really not entirely sure what their plans are at the moment. Initially, it was all like, oh, we'll add it as part, we'll make it as part of the armadillo enclosure, and they can have a larger enclosure. Then it was going to become something else, but something else might be happening, which would not mean that I would have to do a certain thing to that. So now it might be that it might be that I'm not too sure at the moment. Like that's literally as much as I know. Well, the signs, there's still signs there saying that it's going to be made into an extended armadillo enclosure, but apparently it's going to be too difficult. So yeah, I don't know. Ooh, that's a good price, 85 for 500. I don't have the money at the moment, but I would get 5 lemon blues for 85. I'm gutted that when I had lemon blues because they crashed on me. I bred them and then they crashed. I will never get the deal again. I first saw them when I first saw my lemon blues. Kind of in the flesh. It was someone just at Donny Reptile Show back when Donny was a thing, and it was like 10 for 100. And I was like, yes, please. I'm having those. It made Jeremy very jealous. And I was like, yeah, bred them, and then it crashed. Gutted. Absolutely gutted, because, I won't get that deal ever again, probably. I know what? Lost a couple of my pastels. I don't say that do need that higher ventilation, but with humidity and escape proof. It's like, oh, it's having somewhere the places to climb because they love climbing. It's having to climb up everything. I need to watch Josh's video actually. Look at OnlyPods. Josh, I know he's on a video recently actually on how he keeps his Identiella. Probably well, they are fast, very very fast. Sort of thing. My current lot of Ember Bees are doing well so far because I had Ember Bees before breeding, doing really, really well, and then they crashed on me. So yeah, I wouldn't say I've nailed Identiela yet. As far as I'm aware, my Red Diablos are doing well, and then it was a prototype tank that I had built from Custom Carrier, which I'm picking up another 3 of. Basically, it should be exactly the same. Which then my MBs will go into, and yeah, the Vassals, and then any other Identiela that I get. There's one, then there'll be a spare one ready. And with those, I'll probably end up getting a few more made to do up to then sell on as enclosures for, well, just for Ice Wars in general, but especially for Identiela. Ooh. Hello, Chris.
Hello, you all right?
Not bad, Jake.
Yeah, not too bad. Hang on, let me just stop this one. That's it. Sorted. I'm good. Yes. Just sorted out. Just been moving all the invert room and everything around. So,
Oh, fun.
well, we basically converted the whole spare room downstairs into a animal room. So we've got nearly everything bar the reptiles in there.
Nice
And some
one.
invert. Yes. So, how you doing now? Oh.
There's a 1 and 2 Jeeves open. There's man and female. Yeah, hopefully.
Oh, we're on about isopods.
Yeah. Hey, Leah.
Hello, Leah.
Yeah, specifically Ember Bees.
I'd love Ember Bees. One day.
Yeah. Identiela can be a bit of a faff because like they need a higher ventilation, but we're retaining the humidity, climbing, and being escape proof.
Yeah, I tried. So with my Diablos, you know the ant stuff that you put around the enclosure.
Oh yeah.
I have tried that, and they haven't escaped, as far as I know. I mean, whether it works, I don't know.
Yeah, it's always a thing, isn't it? I mean, so I've been testing like my Diablos in a prototype custom Quarrier tank that I had Matthew build for me. They haven't escaped out of there, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah,
micro mesh and no gaps or anything.
yeah. But I find the little babies all clinging on the side all the time. So I've got a fresh delivery of flies.
All exciting.
Yeah, in my little snazzy fly enclosure. So the guy that I got this from is definitely a zookeeper because he's like, it's got a water dish with a sponge in there and sugar and some milk. Like he said to give him milk.
Yeah, that's a lot of flies.
yeah. I've just ordered 300 new flies. It's for the mantis because I've got all the orchid mantis and I've got loads of dead leaves. But some of them I've got to sex and get opposite sexes for them to breed, and then the orchid mantis. I've got the orchid mantids. I've got one that I'm still waiting on to lay. He doesn't seem to want to do anything. See, I skip the maggot part and I'll just get the cocoon. I'm the lazy one. Yeah. Not long now until Bloodstock.
No, it's going to come up quickly. I need to start saving up for it.
Yeah. I think I saw a post. Oh, how many weeks was it? 32 weeks or something? Not even that. Yeah, quite a few.
It's
Not that
mental.
many
Though.
weeks.
It feels so far away, and then all of a sudden, then it's like, oh, it really isn't that far away.
Yeah. And then you're like, oh god, I've got to get the tent out, make sure the tent's all right. I've got to go and do my food and alcohol shop, and
Yeah, and even like start that perhaps like earlier to spread the cost out,
yeah.
sort of thing.
Yeah, I think last year I did it all in 1 week. Like I normally take off. I'm normally off from the Monday for 2 weeks. So the Monday before Bloodstock, and I always do all my festival stuff in that time. In like from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I go on Thursday, and it's not enough time.
But yeah, will certainly come up so quickly. I'm thinking of getting an actual like more of a proper bed for this year rather than the airbed, just because of how many are starting to get. Sort of thing.
How big's your tent?
It's a decent. It's one that I can stand up in, and it's like a family tent.
Because I've got I bought a double airbed that is literally like that off the ground. It's huge with the backboard. I can't remember how much it actually was, but it wasn't that much.
Does it stay inflated though?
It does. It does.
Oh,
Well, I think for the first 3 nights, so Friday night, Thursday night, Friday night, and Saturday night, I didn't inflate it properly. So I was sleeping on a half inflated bed for 2 or 3 nights of the festival, and then I think the last night I was like, oh, maybe I should pump it up a little bit more, and I did, and it was the most comfortable thing in the world. So yeah, take my advice, pump it up properly.
because like for years I've just relied on cheap, 10, 12 quid double air beds, but you always just they end up being basically flat by the morning.
Oh,
Other thing, and it's just sort of like I don't know if I want to be getting up from the floor nowadays.
yeah.
Quite much.
Yeah, I mean, I've got to a point that literally I can't. I've got to have something that I just got to roll out of bed rather than having to stand up. Because not that I'm getting old, it's just I'm getting old.
That's literally it. Old and I'm a big guy, so that's
Yeah,
not.
that's yeah.
Because Matthew, he doesn't. Oh no, I think he does now have just a single airbed, but before he just had literally not even a roll mat at one point.
Yeah, but Matthew, was that Matt or Matthew?
Matthew.
Matthew. Well, Matthew's old school though, so he's going to go old school camping, isn't he? old school festival.
Yep. He's very, very old school about it.
Yeah.
He takes hardly anything with him.
Yeah. I mean, I can see why people do that, because you take less. It means you've got less to then bring back.
Oh yeah, if it's all in a case, then the case is like strapped to a wheelie bin that he's cut up to make it an off-road case.
Oh, brilliant!
Well, he's the one here was like that, and then and that's it. And it's all like okay.
See, as me, I've got I've literally got what was it? I've got I think it's a 6-man, 4 or 6-man blow up tent, air tent. That is massive. Like you can stand up and summit as well with a massive, huge porch. And then I take tables and I take a gas cooker, and not that they know that, but I do. And just loads of other stuff. And I do about 2 or 3 trips.
Yeah, I often do. Yeah, a couple of trips. Although with the trolley I got last year, that fits a lot more in, and a lot easier to pull. So I was like, I could do it fairly easily.
Hmm.
It was basically exactly the same trolley that Matt got. It was like, yeah, it was expensive, but it's solid.
Yeah. Well, especially for the walk from the car park to the campsite, that's like trolley graveyard.
Everyone with their Audi or Lidl or Tesco festival trolleys that just fall apart as soon as you put something on them.
Yeah, it like gets like the Friday, and you just walk along there, and you just see the graveyard of wheels and broken bits of trolley like all down the side.
Where people just completely overloaded them, and
Yeah,
also bought really cheap ones or whatever. And it's like, no, you
yeah.
need some sturdy ones, sturdy trolley, and then don't overload it.
Hmm.
And have one with big wheels, not tiny little wheels or anything like that. It's just going to buckle when it hits the stone.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
I'm looking forward to it.
So the new trolley was my investment last year. So this year it's like, right, I think I probably need a new bed.
Yeah. Yeah, I bought a new trolley last year. Me being me, I ordered it literally 2 days before the festival.
God.
Yeah. Well, because I've got a sat barrow that I take, so I take this massive, huge, heavy duty yellow stack barrow thing that I put everything on, and then I shrink wrap the hell out of it.
Yeah.
But whenever I walk to and from the car park with it, my hands are like red raw, and and my arms are killing me. So I ordered a proper 4-wheeled heavy duty trolley that it was like, I think it basically could take me in it if I wanted to. I could sit in it, and it would hold me really well. And so I ordered it 2 days before. It said it was out for delivery, and I was following the van, and it was going around, and it got to like 8 o'clock, and I was like, right, it's getting a bit late. And it got to 9 o'clock, and I was like, they don't deliver now. Well, they should. I should be the next one. It got to 10 p.m. and it came up with a notice saying, unfortunately, we haven't been able to deliver. This was the day before Bloodstock. We haven't been able to deliver. We will deliver. Your next delivery will be tomorrow. So I was like,
yeah.
So I had to completely redo the whole car because I'd already packed the car up ready for it. Redo the whole car to put the sat barrow back in it. And then I cancelled that trolley. I was annoyed.
But you got it for this year.
No, I cancelled it. That was me being in a rage. Me being in a rage, going, right, that's it. I cancelled it. I didn't want it anymore. So, and I wish I did now, because now I've got to fork out 80 or 90 odd pounds for a new one, which I really don't want to do.
Yeah, I think my one was like just over 100. I think it's something like in the region of 100.
Yeah. But then, I mean, the one that I did see in, where was it? The Range, I think it was. They've got a electric trolley, but it hasn't really got much of a weight on it. I was thinking, Oh, I could get an electric one and not have to do any work. But then I thought if I ever camp in standard again, which I probably will do next year, because I'm fed up of the anxiety and the worry about getting VIP each year. Uh, I won't be able to use that on that slope thing that's like that, or going all the way.
No, it's just going
The
to.
water.
I mean, it's a bit flatter nowadays, but like,
Yeah,
it's
I
going to
haven't been
topple
down
over.
it in years, so I've never.
It's a
Yeah,
little bit flatter.
I
The
know
landowner,
they did do a little bit of work on it, from what I remember.
yeah, the landowner made it a little bit flatter, but
Yeah.
it's still it's it's flatter single track kind of thing.
Okay.
Otherwise, there's still a bit of still quite an angle if you
Ah,
go off that
see.
little bit of track. Kind of thing.
The problem with VIP, there's a bridge that you got to go over, and literally you can only go over it one at a time. So if you've got a massive group of people going into the festival, like going towards the festival, like towards the campsite, and you're wanting to get back to the car park, you've got to wait for them all to go over this bridge before you can get on it. And it's kind of, you're trying to be nice, but you're trying to like get in there as well. And it's like, yeah, absolute nightmare.
Yeah, I've never camped in Serpent Slayer. I've only ever been general.
It's not really worth it in my eyes.
That's what I've always like. What do you actually get for it? Like, not necessarily a huge amount more.
Nah, you
But
don't get much. You get a shoddy t-shirt that, I mean, last year's was the best one that I've had for a long time. A t-shirt, porcelain toilets, which is probably the nicest thing going, but then there's only about 4 of them per bloke. So in the morning, there's like a half an hour queue, and you're like, shit, I need the loo. And then unlimited showers, as many as you want for free. And
but it's the festival. Who wants to shower at a festival?
exactly. I mean, I use it a couple of times when it's wet. That year that was really hot,
Oh, that
I
year.
did shower. I did have showers then because they lowered the temperature of the showers.
Ah,
The
right. So
showers were
I'm going to go
cold.
in to cool down.
Yeah,
Fair enough. Fair enough.
yeah.
Yeah.
But then that year we my camp, I think we spent 50 quid on ice. We spent £50 over £50 on frozen water because we were so hot. We kept on going to Midgard, to the little supermarket thing in Midgard, and just buying these bags of ice that you get for £1 in the supermarket for £5 each.
Yep.
Yeah, that was the worst.
And you know that supermarket, those guys probably just nipped to like the Tesco or something just to get that ice.
Oh yeah. Well, they ran out of it, and then
Hey,
I
Dad.
think one of my friends, hello, one of my friends went in there, and they'd run out of ice, but then they'd restocked. But whilst they were restocking, they brought all of the bags in Tesco's bags.
Doesn't surprise me.
So they've been literally going down to the supermarket, grabbing them from Tesco's, and then yeah, hi Amy,
Hey, mate, how you doing?
yeah, it's so bad.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. It doesn't surprise me that. Yeah,
Mm,
because it always sometimes looks like a bit of a shoddy sort of camp supermarket.
yeah, I mean everything at a festival is like hyped. Prices are hyped up. I mean,
Oh yeah, cool. You expect heightened prices.
oh yeah, when the tariffs go up, that's yeah. I mean, a burger is going to cost, instead of £10, it's going to be about 20 quid. Just burger and chips.
I mean, I don't have the burger. I haven't had a burger at Buzz since the first year.
Oh yeah, I've never. I don't think I ever have.
It's purely because it's like, as much as I like burgers, they're not going to sustain you for a day.
No. No. I mean, years ago, early on in Bloodstock, well, when I was going, like 2000, and I think my first year was 2013. It was when
That was my first year.
oh, was that your first year? So it was King Diamond.
Yep. Lamb of God.
Lamb of God. It was their first ever headline, and Slayer.
Was it Slayer that year?
I think it was Slayer, or was it Judas Priest? No, it was Slayer.
Priest. Was it? It was either. Yeah, you might be right there. Yeah, it might.
Because I think it was Anthrax, and then Slayer, or was it Exodus and Slayer?
No. Because when Anthrax played, they were always like special guest.
Yeah, so it was Anthrax and then Slayer.
Yeah, you're probably right there. Yeah.
Yeah, because they all for years they were like going hand in hand. Wherever Slayer was, Anthrax was.
38 quid of Wendy's 2 meals. Bloody hell.
We tried Wendy's recently. Bloody hell.
It's expensive for fast.
McDonald's is going to be like, for a Big Mac and chips, you're looking at probably about 15 quid soon. But yeah, I mean, back then you were able to get a me and my friends used to come out of the Sophie tent like after the late night entertainment, which was 4DJs the Apocalypse.
Yeah.
Which I still stand by that they were silly to get rid of them, because they were the best late night entertainment. I know I'm biased because I'm friends with a few of them, but yeah, I felt that it was a lot more interesting than what they could put on now.
Yeah, I don't really bother with late night entertainment nowadays.
No, I don't at all. I think we but anyway, we used to come out of the Sophie tent, drunk as anything, and there was always a Chinese stall right outside the Sophie tent, and we used to get spring rolls and noodles, go back to the tent, eat the spring rolls, drop the noodles on the floor and go to bed. Or party for a little bit and then go to bed.
Okay. Yeah, I remember that Chinese van. That was always a good one. That one.
Yeah.
Certainly better than Hot Wok.
The only festival you've been to is Download. The Downloads, I mean, it's, if you don't mind hiking a lot,
yeah, if you like walking,
because it's literally from the main arena to the campsite. I mean, I went years ago when it was so muddy, it took us an hour to get from the main arena to our campsite. Oh no, it was actually an hour and a half, because I think we were in Brown Camp, which was like way over. Like, they opened Brown Camp on a Friday. Sorry?
Hello.
I didn't notice Lee. It was down there. It doesn't make sense.
I only just come in.
Oh, okay.
So you're fine. You don't forget me too much this time.
Yeah.
So
I've done Download once, and I got sent the wrong ticket, and I ended up having basically camping in the press and media campsite.
Oh, nice.
No, you say that I wasn't with any of my mates.
Oh no,
completely by myself at my first ever festival.
Yeah, and the thing is, press and media, I don't know what it was like back then, but when my friends camped in press and media, they were closest to the main arena, but they were miles away from the village.
From
like the camping entertainment.
The only cool thing about it is that I could go into RIP to like, hang out with my mates and RIP, and that wasn't too far.
Oh, okay.
And during that one time, we're walking back from RIP, back to press and media, I bumped into Angela Gosso,
Yeah, who?
vocalist from Arch Enemy. Well, she was a vocalist for Arch Enemy. She's now their manager.
Oh, before
Before
what's her name?
Before Alyssa, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Angela Gosso bumped into Angela. And I was drunk. I was like, "Oh my god, Angela!" Stuff.
That's quite cool.
And I don't know if it was our entrance. I had to go through the RIP entrance, which basically included part of the backstage area.
Right.
So also, I don't have the pictures anymore, unfortunately. But there was a time that I was in there. The only thing she could get in there really was cocktails. She couldn't get beer or anything. But at some point, I was having cocktails with Trivium.
Oh, as you do, you know.
Do you know what? I can imagine Phil with celebrities. All I can see him is just being like cool as a flaming cucumber, where everyone else will be like, "Oh my god!" Phil's just there, like cool as a cucumber, like their best mates that he's like known for whole life.
Bro, look at me. Do you like Beatles? And then they go, no, I don't want to talk to you anymore. Have you got any spiders? No, I'm going to talk to somebody else. But I'm Alice Cooper. I don't give a shit. You haven't got any spiders. I don't want to talk to you.
I think the first time I met.
Do you reckon that pisses them off if a celebrity meets somebody and they start talking to them and they don't get excited? They just treat them like a normal human being.
I mean, it depends on the celebrity and even in the circumstances.
I mean, if you meet any of Manowar, they will get upset if you don't know who they are, and they will probably cry.
They only deliberately do it just to watch them cry, some prick.
Because they generally do think that they are the best thing in ever.
The biggest thing going. And they always have done. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
You know what? My brother's like that because he's the drummer in a band. He thinks they're actually going to see him.
Yeah.
Whereas nobody gives a shit on this.
Because Matthew said for years that Manowar should headline Bloodstock. And I'm like, I'm not a fan of Manowar, but yes, they would fit Bloodstock. But at the same time, Bloodstock can't afford them because Manowar charge too much.
Yeah, they ask for way too much.
Yeah, and they wouldn't be a big enough pool. So,
yeah,
kind of thing,
no,
really.
I don't know they are.
But you don't worry. You're not missing much. Trust me.
I don't know if we described the way they look. Lee would probably get fairly excited.
Oh, why?
They wear next to nothing with leopard print.
They're kind of fairly buff, oily men in like leather straps.
Are they buff now though? Like they're old.
Now, like,
quite old.
They're getting old, but in their heyday.
Wait, hold on. They're old. I'm there. I'm here for them. I'm in it. I got daddy issues, dude. I got daddy issues.
Oh, you check out Manowar then. But yeah, they're literally like the heavy metal version of the egotistical of Kiss.
Oh God.
Or Gene Simmons.
Oh God.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure which one's worse.
That's a hard one. Well, Gene Simmons did say that he invented the metal horns.
Yeah.
But he started saying, "Oh, I invented that," and it's like, no, you didn't, mate. That was Dio.
Quite famously.
Yeah. Dio did it in a way of warning off evil spirits because that's what it means.
Yeah.
Bless him.
My daughter's just come home. We're eating Chinese. Hello.
Sorry, I've got
We're the one Portuguese and Manowar.
Sorry?
We're having Chinese.
Oh.
You're going to show Leah Manowar, and it came up with Portuguese Manowar. I was like, no, that's the wrong one.
Yeah, you don't want to get
you
close
back
to one
to
of them.
Wetherspoon, so you didn't get me a takeaway dessert.
Why would I do that?
Because you love me.
Shout them Elliot's money.
I didn't even know they had takeaways.
Yeah, you can get a takeaway dessert.
You have takeaway dessert. I didn't even know.
Yeah, they've been doing it ever since COVID.
Elliot's family.
I remember a few years ago. I went to
Put on big screen, Phil. Let's get a good look at them.
It's one of the older photos.
Is it suitable for?
Just about.
Oh God! Christ.
Oh God. I don't know about the ear. The ear's a bit 70s, 80s rock.
Oh, looks like they do cover up a bit more now.
Yeah. Well, they haven't got the body.
Yeah.
The
I think
hair's
the only
better
person that does that is Iggy Pop. I mean, Iggy Pop and Billy Idol still shirtless, and they're like 80 years old and look like a prune, bless them.
Yeah. Yep.
But they're still ripping off their shirt and.
Yeah.
Hey, the grannies are gonna love someone.
Yeah, but they did it at Hellfest years ago. Billy Idol did it at Hellfest, and I was just like, yeah, no.
But just think about all those lovely, like, metalhead women who have daddy issues.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, there's someone out there for everyone. I have issues, okay.
I remember years ago, I went clubbing with, or I went to Voodoo Rock in London with Herman from Dragon Force,
Nice.
and he was like all very serious because he is like I know him. I've known him for quite a few years. He's very serious and he's very rock starry kind of feel to him, and yeah, and there was us lot pissing about in Voodoo and making him look all embarrassed.
Love it.
Yeah.
Oh, have you seen Mickey Rourke on Celebrity Big Brother?
No, don't watch it.
He's
Is
been
he the
kicked
one
out.
that's just got kicked off?
Yeah, he got kicked out. He's because of his treatment of other housemates. He's extremely homophobic.
Yeah.
Like extremely. He was bad, man. Like he said he's isolated himself from people for 6 years, and if he had said like 8 or 10 years, maybe I could have said, right, okay, he's a little bit behind the times, things like me said. But 5-6 years ago, what's not okay now was not okay.
Mm.
He told Jojo Siwa, who's a lesbian, that if he was in there for more than 4 days, he was going to tie her up and make her not a lesbian.
Right. Well, that's illegal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very.
On many levels. That's just no.
Yeah. How bad is that, though?
Yeah. That's bad.
But then those sort of shows put people like in there purely for that sort of thing.
Mm.
It's all money maker. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very true.
Yeah, they'll make money out. Yeah, the channel will make, and the producer will make money out of that.
Oh yeah,
The person
100%.
that's been kicked out, they'll make money out of that. They would have still been paid and be paid probably quite a lot of money.
Oh yeah, apparently he was like the highest paid one in there
Yeah.
for this year. I think Jojo Siwa is smashing it though.
No clue who
Like,
that
don't
is.
get me wrong. Like, I know, like most people aren't really a big fan of Jojo Siwa, but I quite like her. She's been through a lot. She went into like being a celebrity at a very, very young age.
Ooh, got a fresh new lot of Diablos.
Ooh, nice one.
Yeah. But they take so long to grow. They're such slow growers.
By the
How's
way,
the,
if anybody's saying anything
Krabby's
in chat,
doing?
too.
Sorry?
How's the Krabbies doing?
Oh, they're good. Yeah, babies are looking. I haven't had another batch off of them yet. But yeah, the Krabbies are actually quite quick growers. But decent speed growers.
How fast are they at breeding though? Do they only have a few at a time? Is it like duckies?
Well, since I got them off from Seas, I've only had one batch off of them.
Oh,
So, Yeah, they're quite. I've only got 5. No, 4, because one of them died during a molt,
Oh,
which I was really gutted about. That was like £35 down the drain.
yeah.
But at least it was only one, and it wasn't the whole group. Otherwise, I really would have cried.
I know how you feel because I fought that 200 quid on slings, and I'm terrified they're going to die.
Yeah. I've spent £100 on orchid mantis, and I'm worried that none of them are going to produce any babies.
Holy crap, 100 quid on orchid mantis. How many did you get?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, so quite a few then.
Yeah, I got one mature female that is mated, so I'm waiting for her to lay.
Okay.
I've got 2 more mature females. One of them I've got to wait a week or so because she only molted a couple of days ago, or about a week ago. Another mature female which I've got a pair, and then another female which she was one away from maturity. She molted, had a really bad molt. I found her on the bottom of the enclosure, stuck to the wall.
Oh.
So unfortunately, I had to put her down because she was absolutely mullered. There was no way she was going to survive it.
I've had one.
Yeah, and then I've got another female which she's 2 away from molt, from maturity, and then 3 mature males.
Oh.
Yeah, all from this lovely guy who me and Jeremy went to go and pick him up, and we ended up walking away with 3 huge arboreal exoterras. I got a 4 foot by 3 foot high exoterra.
Okay.
This fly enclosure thing.
Awesome.
Yeah, he just kept on giving us stuff.
Oh my god.
God bless him. He was an old ex-zookeeper. Used to be a zookeeper at London Zoo.
Oh wow.
So he really knew his stuff, and you can tell like because of the we get a
female orchids get like they're kind of a medium sort of mount, so they get a decent size. So there you go.
Yeah.
So there's put that on big screen. But males are tiny.
Yeah, I'll show you comparison to males and females.
Right, females decent size, males tiny. You can see
It is
that.
ridiculous the difference in it.
Like
yeah, it's.
I guess in a way it keeps them safer because if they're a little bit smaller, they can sort of sneak attack.
Yeah. So I've attempted to pair the female with one of the males, and yeah, I can't see how she can get to the male because the male is so far down the end of her body, but he's obviously side saddled because he's so small. He's got to basically stand at the side of her to get to the back.
Oh.
So it's kind of strenuous for him, bless him. But yeah, I can't see how she can get to him unless she flicks her wings. He falls to the front and then she grabs him.
Just make sure Alice doesn't watch them if there's small young ones nearby, or she'll be moaning that they're doing it in front of the children again.
Yes. He hasn't got out the smooth jazz yet.
What is Alice all right tonight?
Yeah, she's talking to her friends at the moment.
Oh.
Yeah, she's on the phone, bless her.
Well, that was pretty obvious, Chris. Otherwise, she's talking to herself.
Wow, I'll do
And
that
then you wouldn't be
sometime.
saying she's all right. You'd be saying, well, she's kind of all right.
I just put my 3 new anoles in with the other 3.
Oh,
They're
nice.
making friends. I just got them some tiny hoppers as well to go in there. Because I've been feeding them mealworms and stuff, but I don't want to use crickets because crickets are a pain in the ass.
I just want to sit there. I'm going to get to a minute.
How long does Phil? How long does or Leah? How long do orchid mantis take until they lay after mating?
I've
A
never
couple
bred
of
them, so
It ain't long.
Not
Normally.
I'm not planning on walking anywhere for 5 minutes here.
No.
Okay. This female, she laid on the first. She was paired on the 1st of March, and she's fat as anything. She just hasn't laid yet.
Is she chunky?
Yeah, very chunky.
She'll lay.
Yeah,
That's one of the things with mantises. You've got to have so much patience.
yeah,
One of my problems is I don't have any. I don't know what patience is.
yeah. Well, it's finding time to pair the females.
Yeah, because you literally, if you want to keep your male or you don't like, you want to watch him, you've got to sit there for hours sometimes because they just stand there staring at each other. It's like, move.
Yeah. Oh, who was it? I saw a post. Was it Mantis NI? He'd paired some orchid mantis last night, and they were still going this morning.
Oh my god.
So I'm just like, I couldn't stand there for 15 hours watching some mantis.
No.
Yeah, that'd be far too much.
What's the matter? Oh, you're feeding my fish. Sorry, Sarah's just going, uh-oh. I'm like, what's the matter? False water cobra's very hungry. He's like, yum. He's so funny. You put food near his enclosure and he literally just turns into this like goblin snake. He's like, I want the food. It's mine, precious. No, Mavis, away from my food. Has he got it?
Waiting for my forest
Terry, can I have a
scorpion
spoon?
to drop.
Wait a minute, I'm trying to feed up the snake a bit here.
hope it doesn't take as long as my Nebo. He still hasn't dropped.
Oh no, well she's dropped, but
How is that a
she's.
thing dropped?
I'm waiting for her for the babies to come off the back.
Are they still doing okay?
Yeah, still looks like she hasn't eaten any of them.
That's good.
Yeah. How long
I'm
have
looking forward to finding out how
been
many.
going? How long have you been waiting for your female, Phil?
I paired her 3rd of March, 23.
That's got to be any day now, isn't it?
I've been doing that for about a year.
Oh mate, more patience than what I've got.
How long are Nebo's supposed to be gravid for?
Not that long.
Oh.
No one else is. But like, yeah, that.
Oh,
She's got
got
to be
dropping
gravid at that
soon.
side.
But she's been like that for like a year.
Oh right, okay, maybe not then. Well, I thought when
Can
the
they
fake.
hold their babies in because of
I've got some
non-ideal
very confused-
temperatures or something?
Oh, she is kept very warm. I've had to move things away from that area because of how warm that area gets.
Ah.
And then this one's also very chunky.
What's that one?
Ow.
It's Aranzenensis pallidus.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Take it, this is going in the picture.
Yes, please. And this.
Alright.
Yeah, put it in the fridge because the only place it's safe.
I've also got an Aranzenensis that's very, very chunky, but it's kind of like, well, she'll probably eat. But
What's the manage? I just seen Amy H's comment.
Oh, I'm not looking at the comments. Sorry, guys. If you.
oh,
Amy!
Maybe.
Hello,
Amy's
Amy.
alive.
Yeah, it's not a Palmatis. That one.
Chris, do you feel like you need a chuckle?
Yeah.
Right. My quote of the day, I've already given it to Phil. So I did my reptile display today, right? Reptile and creepy crawly encounters, it said on the advert. Lady walked in, she went, there won't be any snakes, will there? I went, there's one or two.
Oh God.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Here you go,
We
Phil.
went an hour away
Oh,
from
look at
home
him.
for our
Look at
latest
him.
thing.
Hang on. Oh, crappies.
Couple
Oh, they're
little
so
babies in
pretty.
there.
That's so
Oh my god,
cool.
they're cute. Oh my god, look at
Those
his little antenna going.
The little babies are so adorable when it like compared to the parents.
Yeah. Actually, Chris, you might be interested in what I got today. I'm going to be selling mushroom blocks.
Mushroom blocks.
Shiitake.
Oh, shiitake mushroom blocks. Oh, nice.
Yep.
How much are you selling them for?
£4 a block.
Oh, okay.
I had to drive 40 minutes to go get them. Filled
Oh,
up the boot of the car. We're going back down to get more.
Yeah.
Especially now, me and Phil had a conversation, and we can pretty much use a lot of the different blocks of mushrooms. Like they got lion's mane and everything.
Nice.
So
That's cool.
that's all right, Amy.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Well,
There 3 of them gone.
mantis.
can you chop me one up into little bits so I can feed my frogs?
I'm not doing it tonight, no. I'll do it tomorrow.
Okay. Babe, I didn't mean tonight.
Just for the fact I've got to go make the bed yet. And
Yeah, well, I didn't mean tonight.
yeah, it's fine. I'm sorry if I was a bit mean then.
I need to get some opposite some different sexes of giant dead leaf because I've got a load of larger sized giant dead leaves.
Which one?
What species? I got one.
I'll have to find out. Begins with D. Hang on, let me find out.
Desicata.
I think I've got a Desicata.
I want another Desicata. I want a
I think
female
it's a Desicata.
Love mine. Tiger.
She's got a mouse.
No,
The fish, I mean, yeah. Oh, Terry gave the cats a fish. They're fighting over it.
I know she has because I gave it to her.
Okay. I thought you meant you gave it to the snake.
No, I did give 3 to the snake.
Oh.
You got to admit, Phil, false water cobras are pretty cheap to feed, aren't they?
Yeah, not yeah.
Yeah, Desicata.
I didn't get to take it.
I'm pretty sure I have Desicata male. Do you need a female or male?
I've got that size at the moment.
Oh, mine's mature.
Yeah, these aren't mature yet.
I'm sorry.
I've got loads of tiny ones which I'll be selling on at the shows.
Oh, nice.
But the larger ones, I wanted to keep some of them to breed.
We're debating on whether or not to go to the London show at the minute.
Oh, what is there punter? Or
No, we didn't get tables, so we're kind of like, if we go, it'll be a day out.
that'd be
But
good.
Terry doesn't want to do the driving, I don't think.
Yeah.
It's 2.5 hours
Oh,
each way.
Terry doesn't want to do the what?
Driving.
I just want to go to that show. It's shit.
Yeah, but going to buy, love.
I don't want to go and buy them. I'll
Excuse
spend
me.
the money.
No, I don't mean literally going to buy. I mean going to see people.
One of my rubber duckies has died.
Oh no,
Well, I've got loads of babies, but
it's still sad.
yeah.
I lost one the other day. It made me sad.
Chris, Amy said if you need any sub adults or anything like that regarding Mantis, let her know. She'll find them for you.
Awesome, thank
Okay.
you. I've got to text the ones that I've got and get the right ratio.
Hold on, she says this. Amy, I need a mature Desicata. Female.
At least a third of her pairings this year will be Mantis.
Sorry?
At least a third of her pairings this year will be Mantis.
Ah.
I couldn't take my false water cobra today, Phil.
Oh yeah.
I went in there this morning and you hadn't shed. And literally I came home, put the boxes on the floor and he'd shed.
Yeah.
I was like, you prick.
He shed while he was out today. Oh, hiccups.
It's not as fun when you haven't got a box of venomous writ on it. I love doing that. It terrifies people. It's great. Makes them behave more.
Yeah, maybe they can probably sort one for you, Leah.
Oh yay.
Right, I'm going to go up and make the bed, tidy the bathroom, have a bath. Then I'm going to eat food and sit and do nothing.
Okay. He's been mature for about 2 months, so.
It's amazing how long males live for. I've got a mature male orchid that when did he mature? 22nd of December,
Oh.
and he's still going.
Yeah, pretty decent.
Yeah.
Sorry, my dog is sniffing bleach again. Rebel! Stop it!
Ooh,
Harry
no,
mops
thanks.
the
That'd be
floor
fine.
and then she goes straight in and sticks her nose into the floor.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh.
Dragons are pretty damn cool.
I spent a lot of money on a dragon mantis thinking it was a female. Turned out to be a male, and I was gutted.
Oof.
Yeah. It matured and then lasted a month or so, and then that was it.
No, they're cool looking. That whole genus is a cool looking genus.
Mm.
Massive moths just flew in.
Hello, Shooty.
Psst. Mavis, no. I agree.
Yeah, freeze by him and they sex him herself. Yeah. And people are definitely ducks.
Yes.
I can say that word. I can't say the word that Cheshire means.
I can, but you've got to beep it.
Yeah. Also
Phil, mouth the word and I'll beep you. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Beep!
All isopods.
Nice.
So, oh, nice. There you go. I'm here now. I finished eating. Well, kind of. I've still got fortune cookies.
More isopods. I'm not up to your level yet, Phil.
How many have you got?
How many different ones have I got?
Yeah.
$27.
I've got 43.
Oh.
Phil's got how many?
I would say over
You don't know,
100.
do you? He doesn't.
But not species, just colonies, because obviously there's morphs and stuff.
Why are my fortunes always rubbish? This one says your principles mean more to you than money or success. No, they don't.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jill, how's your cherry blossoms
Hi,
doing?
Bart.
Hey, Bart.
Breeding well.
Yeah.
I need my crabbies to hurry up and produce a lot more babies, and then we can do
Then we can do our
swapsies,
swap.
Phil.
Yep.
'Cause I want blossoms.
I need dems and I need dems.
Amy does get pods that I don't have, and often by accident, and then I get jealous. I'm like, oh, what them?
Oh, hi, Rob.
I'm really not looking at the chat. Sorry, guys.
We did say cherry blossoms, Jade.
Hmm? Did any of you actually get a fly?
You don't know why.
Hmm? Oh,
I will
wasn't
go
that.
and get the cherries.
Yeah.
This is all jumping spider babies.
Oh, lovely.
Got loads of them.
Nice.
Yeah, but the problem is I put the fly. Okay, the cat found them off. I put the flies in, and they're supposed to be like the little red-eyed Turkish glider thingies, but they're way bigger than normal.
Mm.
I've got 2 pots of them, and the one pot is normal size. Oh, they're here. So, which one is it? This one here is normal size, so they're tiny. You can see. I don't know if you can see them there.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And then this one is full of. They're the same ones. See if I can spot them. No, that's not the one. Where's it gone? No, I was feeding the other one. Here's the other one. Yeah, these ones are way bigger.
Yeah. Weird.
I just don't know why.
Mm. I'm still waiting for this to hatch.
Oh, what's that?
That's
Oh, the orb weaver ooth.
the ogre face.
That's the one. Ogre face.
Yeah. Or netcaster.
Look how amazingly spherical that is.
It's incredible.
It
But
doesn't even look real.
let me show you the other one, because she's laid another one in her enclosure. That I kept in
You've
there.
still got a male.
Still got the male, I think, yeah. But males don't eat. They don't. Once they
Can I buy
mature,
him off you?
Jeremy's nabbing him for his female. If you look there, that's
Yeah.
another one, but she's completely camouflaged it with moss.
That is crazy.
Yeah, like she's just there. Can't really see her very well.
Oh my god.
But yeah, she's completely hidden it in moss. Wow, it's really cool. Because I thought it was just, I thought she had just grabbed a load of moss and put it in a web for some reason. Then I look closely, and inside you can see a perfect sphere.
That's mental.
Blade again. So hopefully I'll have double the amount of babies.
No, I don't want you on me. Go in there.
Maybe you should get ogre faces. They're awesome, especially when you feed them.
Yeah, they are
It's
really
so
cool.
fun.
Oh, bollocks.
No, I'm back.
Sorry for the language.
She just missed me showcasing the ogre face.
Oh, no.
Hang on.
That's Becton's.
Yeah, it's Just there.
Hang on. They're very cool spiders.
Yeah, that's it's completely camouflaged it in moss,
Ah.
which I didn't know they did, but yeah, apparently they camouflage it in moss.
Yeah, when I had mine, I mean, unfortunately, I didn't have a male to pair her with, but she made a phantom sack. She
Yeah.
didn't cover it in moss though, but they're perfectly spherical. It's weird.
Oh, it's amazing. I mean, I've got the male here. I might pair the male again with the female, and then he'll then go off to Jeremy, I think, because Jeremy wants to pair it. And
but,
You need to pair them again?
I mean, as far as I know, that they are fertile, but obviously it's wild caught, so I'm guessing it is fertile.
Yeah.
But I guess I don't need to pair it again.
I have a jumping spider on my leg and I cannot get it. Come here.
Oh, what we got?
No, don't go away. I got you. Go in there.
Can't see it very well. Oh yeah, beautiful. I can just see the
I'm not looking. He's being
berry
mean.
blocking me.
He's rubbing it in.
oh yeah, that's one of the adults.
Oh, that's cool.
What?
I just make Leo even more jealous.
There's others.
Yeah, he's trying.
No, Leo.
Oh, this is mean. This is bullying. I'm reporting you to someone that cares.
The isopod police.
Yes. It's Craig's in chat. Craig, they're picking on me. Or Donna. Donna, they're picking on me.
Oh, they are cool, Phil.
Oh, they're very cool. Very, very cool.
How many do you know how many babies you got roughly?
No idea. That's because they're all in the moss and everything.
No. Don't know with the crabbies, I've got at least 10. At least 10 babies.
Right, I managed to put the smaller flies in with them now because there's a few more left, like hatched out of there. I got the big ones out, although that was chaotic.
Millions to piss Lear off.
Just ignore.
There's the baby. Found the baby. Where's he gone? There it is.
No. Is it white or is it still
Oh,
white?
That one's
sorry.
just, it's very, very faint pink.
Oh, okay.
That one.
See,
yeah,
my Diablos are just white with a black line going down its back.
Yeah, they start off white.
Have your beetles hatched yet, Phil?
Nope.
I've only had the one hatch, the others haven't. Oh, sorry, little sick insect. I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, I'm going to try my hardest not to spend too much money on isopods at London Show.
Good luck.
Yeah.
But-
It's a difficult one once you get into it.
Yeah,
Once you start getting the
Dan,
more
I know
and
he's bringing in. Dan, I know he's bringing some nice, nice isopods. Ooh.
There's
Oh,
going to be
beetle.
some nice ones there.
Mm.
So,
He's very cute.
like I know there's going to be ivory spikies there. Well,
Damn it.
potentially.
How much are they going to go for?
I don't know, but it's. Amy might correct me, but I think the person who sent him, he won them in one of the WhatsApp groups, and he's just selling them on, sort of thing.
Wow.
I was like, keep them and breed them,
Yeah, make money out of it.
sort of
Must be
thing.
mad.
I think that's the case. I think it's ivory spiky. It's one of the spikies anyway.
Well, I found 4 more of the.
Yeah, I'm planning on. Yeah, I might try and I'll do. Well, me and Phil are going to be doing tradesies for blossoms and crabbies.
Mhm.
Yes.
My brain's just gone. Oh, my clay spectra. I found 4 more babies.
Okay.
So I'm up to 1, 2.
Something I need to do more. Amy keeps reminding me. To be fair, to do trades, do some trades. I'm like, I should do really. I
Yeah.
always feel like I don't have anything that they're going to want to trade with, but I don't know that without going. I've got this.
Well, that's the thing. Someone might
So,
turn around and say, "Oh, I really want a curly hair," and he's like, "All right, then I've got 50 of them."
I got
but even like
13 my
out of
clays.
the pods that I do have and have available or whatever, they might be like, actually, no, I do need some of those, even just for new genetics or whatever.
Yeah,
5 of these.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 5 curly hairs.
Straight away, see, I'm not helpful. But anyone I remembers actually trade with, I'm not helpful. I'm
These
not
are
going to
the
deny.
green.
I'm not going to deny.
Oh, I feel privileged.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
I've got
true,
5
true.
green
Everyone
cells.
can hear you.
Oh, get them out.
I will do once I finish the isopods.
Okay.
So
I
Donna
don't
went
really
Bart
want him to.
today, and Bart was wearing thongs for her.
Wow.
Now, which thongs are you talking about? Because
The ones you wear on your feet?
yeah, all the ones that because it's us we instantly think of. Of the language differences of one word meaning 2 very different things.
Wait, where's your brother?
Depending on yeah, we're not Australian. I mean, yeah, we're not Australian.
Yeah, I should be getting. I'm going to getting some Titans at the show. Dan's hopefully bringing me some Titans.
Off Man's Eggy.
Yeah, it'll be the 3rd time lucky because I've had the first time crashed, second time they had babies, then crashed. So I'm trying the 3rd time, and I'm going to try and keep them a little more damper because a lot of
I keep
people.
mine pretty much bone dry.
Sorry.
I keep mine pretty much bone dry.
Well, I tried that, and they both times they've crashed. Like literally, I've put minimal amount of water just in the corner, just a little bit, so they can drink something if they want
Yeah,
to.
I'll do like a little bit every now and then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you have more females than males?
See, that I don't know. But they literally.
That's the only issue with like the Hoffs and stuff is that if you have too many males, they basically kill each other.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
And they get very territorial with each other.
Right, I see. So I was really gutted because there was a clutch of babies, and I was like, oh my god, yes, finally, like it's kicking off. But then a week or so later, I went in there, all dead.
Yeah, things like the whole stuff. If I think I've got too many males, or getting to the point where it's equal males to females, I'll take a few males out.
Yeah. Okay. I'll speak to Dan then.
What are we talking about?
Hoffman's Eggy, Porcelio Hoffman's Eggy.
Yeah. I'll speak to Dan and make sure that he does equal splits. I like these ones.
Destroy. Are they giant destroy or just
Yeah, the giant, jumbo ones. Very nice.
I've got.
They're huge.
What is wrong with this fortune cookie? It's already open. Go away, cat. You're not eating my fortune cookie. It's mine. You are gifted in many ways. Okay, I needed to know that.
Amy
I
getting more
is
leaf
getting
next
more
to
leaf
the mouse too, and all the mantis.
Ah.
Like it. Connie, no. I made 2 terrariums today, Phil.
Oh, nice.
I said they're not finished. I've got to add another plant to it, but I need to go garden centre, but I haven't had a chance. I send you a photo. Oh, that's not there.
Does anyone want to buy any dairy cows?
No.
I've got so many of them. Actually, got hundreds of them.
Oh. Amy, but you want to sell them to me. Hey, Emma.
Hey, Emma.
Oh, nice.
No, Donna needs some dairy cows for her colony.
Oh, cool. You can have some.
Amy said no, she's keeping them all.
I want to have
In terms
babies.
of the mantis.
Excuse me. Excuse
I'm
me.
London. We've got tables at London.
I've been
Chris
trying
has
to
got, you've
contact
got a
you
table at
about
London, haven't you?
I've got a table, yeah.
Yep, so me and Amy will be at London with our tables. And how many tables have you got, Chris? 1 or 2?
Only got one. We're only starting off with one because we're new, so
Okay.
we're just getting used to it.
Yeah.
Trying to contact you about your car's extended warranty.
Don't have that stuff.
Bye, Elliot.
Bye.
I met all his family today. That was stressful.
Definitely done well on these.
Oh, maybe got me.
Orange koi.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, I
They've
like that one.
They are like I sold loads of them
I
at the Taunton show.
I mean, Prognosis always do well, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sold out of them at the Taunton show.
Doesn't surprise me. They're really
Mm.
popular.
Yeah.
Those and Oreo crumble. I get the powder blues and powder oranges. I sell really quick as well.
Mm.
So
Hopefully my jelly beans will sell well. My jelly
I
beans.
can't deal with them. I gave my gem mix away because I can't deal with the mixed colours. It drives me mad.
Oh really?
Yeah. I don't know why. Like I'm not like I don't have like big OCD or anything, but it bothers me like to the point that I'm like I can't do nothing about it.
Why don't you split them into different
Because
colours
then they just have babies that are weird colours.
and then split them, and then
Yeah,
split
but
them, and split them, and then you've got loads of different like sub genres of
yeah, I'd rather just buy them separately.
Then you can sell them as gems. Instead of gem mix, they'll be gems because they won't be mixed anymore. So they're gems.
This is true.
Amy said none of you have the pods that she wants, but I may have a few that she wants. Which ones do I have that you want, Amy? You probably said, but I've forgotten.
I've got isopods that I don't want. The dairy cows.
Come on. Can anyone have an ice collection without having some dairy cows?
It's usually the first ones that they get. Oh, yeah,
One of the first ones that you get.
yeah. And you're like, oh my god, I've bred dairy cows, and you think, oh crap, I've bred dairy cows. What can I do? Like, I took some to the Taunton show. I put some on the table. No one bought any of them. I was like,
Mine so occasionally.
Yeah.
So, the odd ones here and there.
Oh,
I had some. I put some lamb prima grubs.
Oh yeah,
Beetles.
Lamprina Adophone.
Yeah, I put two.
wait,
I
which
put
ones are
3
they?
the rainbowy coloured ones.
Oh yeah,
Are they rainbowy?
yeah,
Sort of, yeah, like dual stag beetle.
Yeah.
yeah.
I put 3 of them on the table, and they sold straight away.
Oh,
Like
nice.
some bloke came along, saw him, and he said, "I'll have all 3." I was like, "All right then."
Yeah, when the dairy cows sell better as feeders, yeah, so many people buy them as feeders and stuff.
I never thought about that. I mean, I've got frogs and more toads
Frogs
and
and frogs
frogs.
and frogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll eat dairy cows.
Yeah. Problem is, will they overbreed in there?
Tongue feed them.
Yeah.
So that they have no chance.
I think there was isopods in the morning gecko enclosure, but I think they've all been nabbed. I don't really want to put them in there because if the morning geckos lay any eggs, the dairy cows will just eat the eggs. Just complete.
Yeah. Chris, Amy's asked for you to ask for a table near us so she can see Alice.
I know. I was speaking. Like, you guys are going to be there the night before.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Current plan is for me to go. I'll go down on Saturday to stay around Amy's.
Oh, okay.
Sort of thing.
I was going to say, if you could ask them, say, put animals addictive near us.
Yeah.
So she'll give you cake.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That'd be cool to be near you guys. I mean, we were chucked right in the corner at Taunton Show, but we had the best spot of the house.
Well, you was right at the entrance, weren't you?
Right at the entrance, right next door to the spider shop.
You couldn't ask for a better position for like
I know,
first
yeah.
table.
We did feel a bit claustrophobic though behind the spider shop had put their cage in the gap between their table and ours. Which did get a little bit annoying. The amount of people that came up to us said, "Oh, is this your cork bark?" No, that's spider shops. Is this your cork bark? No, it's spider shops.
We should have been like, yes, we'll take the money for that.
I was like, the next person that asks, just say, "Yeah, it is us."
Oh God, I need to get some. Actually, I need to get some cork bark. I'm running a bit low.
Just where dairy cows would consume him if he dies where he doesn't have them anymore.
Yeah.
Was like I haven't heard from him for ages, but Raymond Robertson. He sent like years ago sent me a video of his dairy cow colony where he just gives them a whole chicken carcass.
That's mad.
Like,
Yeah, have you heard from him? I haven't heard from him forever.
No. I haven't heard from him for probably over a year.
Yeah, it's been a while for me too.
But I was like, no wonder he was getting some big old dairy cows. I was like, no wonder we're giving him fresh chicken.
Emma, that's actually what I was just about to say, to be fair. Leopard geckos would definitely eat them. Stick some in with your leopard geckos, they'll be gone in no time.
I've got leopard geckos as well.
Feed them to your
Just
geckos.
feed them to leopard geckos.
Yeah, it's a good source of calcium.
Generally, I have not ever thought about that. I don't know why. I mean, I've got a cane toad up there and a bullfrog down there. And yeah.
I don't know about anyone eating fried isopods. I mean, they'd probably just taste a bit like shrimp, I would have thought.
Mm. Not sure on that.
Bit scampy.
No,
maybe?
I don't think I'm gonna do that. Ew. They'd be a bit crunchy. Like
I'm
cricket
being
heads.
what?
Cricket heads are hard. They're like nut. They're like.
I remember when there was a guy who was in the States he'd done it purely to trigger people, where he was like tongue feeding ember bees to a frog.
Oh,
I'm being what?
oh. See, for me, I wouldn't be like upset about them feeding off isopods as such, because like, you know what I mean, they're still ecosystem feeders. It's just the fact that that's kind of a waste of money, and there's people that haven't got that kind of money, and they just.
And it was done purely to trigger people.
Yeah.
Literally, that was the whole point of that. And it's all like, oh, bye, Chris. I think Chris pressed the wrong button.
I think so. He will be back.
Where's the TV controls? Did you find them?
No, I
Something you just saw like they're expensive, but and they put like, did you press the wrong button?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Always happens. Don't touch your phone when you're on a live.
Maybe it got knocked off and went under
and yeah,
there.
it was probably done to anger people and to rile people up and stuff. And you just saw
Right,
like,
right.
why? What's the point in that? What are you doing?
Oh, it's dead.
Oh, that's no good. Don't worry about that. I'll see it anyway. It's big enough. Right.
Yeah, it won't have gone far. Our TV controller's done a runner.
No,
Nope,
With this house, it could be anywhere.
under there.
Really?
I haven't seen that post. This is someone buying fowls and a little Ardentelia or whatever it is nowadays, just because they couldn't be asked to breed them. Wow.
I'll be back in a second.
I saw someone put Diablo. Was it Diablos or rubber duckies into a bio? It was Diablos into a bioactive setup, and I'm like, that is one hell of an expensive cleanup crew. I mean, looks nice. I mean, don't get me wrong. And if you've got the money and you want something to pop and to look nice in your in your terrarium, yeah, but very expensive way of doing it.
Well, a bit like when it's a big YouTuber put rubber duckies in a massive terrarium as cleanup crew, but purely on Koya.
Oh.
That sort of thing, and then literally within a couple of weeks, it was like, oh, they've all died. Oh, yeah, wonder why. Forming this massive area where, like, they didn't even put like necessarily a lot of them in there. That's the thing, like,
yeah,
like so it was pretty much dry. And it was just dry Koya and stuff, and you're like,
yeah.
What?
My poor sister's partner, he just bought his first ever isopods, and he's really excited, and he sent me photos of them, and he bought 5 of them, 5 each, and they weren't expensive ones. They were cheap ones. But he bought 5 of them, and he's put them into a tub like that. And I said, downsize your tub, and next time buy 10 or more, unless they are the expensive variety, and then go for 5.
And even then, if you can, you still ideally want to get like 10 or more if you can.
Yeah. I mean, the crabbies, there's no way I was going to get 10 crabbies because that's 300 quid.
Yeah, same with the blossoms sort of thing.
Am I back?
Yeah.
But I brief with you, and that's why, like, you know, I start off most of in tubs that sort of size.
Mm. Yeah,
especially if it's 5 to 10.
That's my startups.
Hey.
Isopod colonies. It's literally a little tiny pencil case that I get from Tesco's that I chuck in a load of holes in. and
Hey, it works. It works.
it does amazing. Yeah, but no, bless him. He's new, so it was just kind of a learning curve.
Yeah, it's what I mean. Yeah, just makes a point. Yeah, if you have large enclosure, just have less places to hide, and they should still find each other. That's true.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, in all of mine, I try to have two pieces of cork bark in each one, so they can
Sorry.
split if they need to.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're right, Amy. Yeah,
Yep. Absolutely.
yeah. Crabby babies are huge.
I
Well,
mean, there's not a huge amount that's smaller than the white sharks, really. So
No,
tiny.
they are tiny.
Yeah.
They're so cute, though.
I can never be bothered to pack them up. That's the problem. I've got white sharks, and I'm like, can I really be
Phil,
bothered
just
to
get one of my little spoons and just put a
pot you
scoop in each pot. There you go. You know you're going to get a minimum of 10. Tell people you're going to get 10. There we go. They'll be happy when they get 15 or 20.
Like when my mum ordered white sharks. I think she ordered them. I was like, "What? Why didn't you tell me first? I've got them. I'll just give you some." Sort of thing. And I was like, "You know they're tiny." She's like, "Oh, well, they look really big." I was like, "No, they're tiny." And then when they arrived, I feel this is really small. I was like, "Yeah," and they're fairly fossorial as well.
Oh,
So, don't want Joe Robertson's, Josh, who's in chat, only pods. That's
Oh, is that who that is?
Yeah, Fresh Juice is
Oh.
only pods.
Oh, hi.
hello.
Where I've got cherry blossoms and where Chris got his crabbies from.
Right.
That's
Sorry,
it.
Josh.
Yeah. Hi, Josh.
Oh, I didn't realise you two were oblivious to that.
I was completely oblivious. I'm sorry, Josh.
Brought it up here. Check Hunter hasn't got it in his room.
Didn't you film the TV this morning?
Yeah, I use my phone.
Oh, Mavis. Sorry, hands out of what?
Oh God, £400 for Devil's Mask. 2
Devil's
millimeters.
Mask. They are 2 millimeters. Oh my god!
Flaming
See
hell.
that?
Wait, what do they look like? I need to see these. Hold on.
I haven't heard
I
of
need
this
to
one.
look them up.
What genus are they currently? And will they get bigger? Because that's a lot of money for.
Ooh. They're armadillidae.
Oh, nice.
Okay, they're pretty cool, to be fair.
No,
I'm not
Amy,
sure.
no, the ultra wing
But
for
at
the
2 millimeters?
JW invertebrates.
I want the Cuban spinies. Pseudo armadillo spinosus.
So Devil Mars were found in 2020. They don't get big. Big as they say is 6 millimeters. But I've not seen any that big.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Yeah, the Cuban spiky isopods, they're expensive. 5 of them is 400 quid. 10 of them is 800 quid. And they had an original price of 10 grand.
Anyway, that was JW invertebrates. So I've got
10 grand for 10 isopods.
Master Boxo Gaming.
Why is nobody else in shock here?
What?
10 grand.
For how many?
10.
Oh, for 10.
10
For
grand.
£1,000 each. They're now 800 quid for
Wow.
10, but they were 10,000.
That's worth
Yeah.
it.
That's more spending on the ones that Tom got offered a while ago.
Holy crap.
You can remember what species it was because obviously international it's all done in American dollars. But he said he got offered like some pods years ago, like to import in, and they were going to be $200 a piece.
Holy crap. I still
the
want
thing
white
is,
skull.
you've kind of got to put the money in to make the money on isopods.
Yeah, but 10 grand?
10 grand. I think there's too much. I mean, for that, I would have thought there would have been too much
Too much risk.
risk in them crashing. And I'm sorry if I spent 10 grand on 10 isopods and they crashed, I would cry a lot.
Same. 100% same.
Yeah.
In China, so Josh in China saw 37 black ribs sell for $37,000.
Right, I'm definitely dedicated to getting some white skulls at some point.
I mean, I was bloody sweating when I spent however much I did with you, Josh. Was it 290 quid on Diablo, or 260 or whatever it was on Diablos and Krabbies? And I was sweating a lot. I was like, Jesus, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
And there's that thing where you go, you know what, a few years ago would have been like, no, not spending that sort of money on nice ones. What are you on about? And then you're like, wow, I need those, don't I?
Yeah. Well, I think we actually went on to the we were both at Josh's table. You showed me the Krabbies, and I was like, oh yeah, I mean, I'd love them, but they're way too expensive. And then literally 5 minutes later, I was walking away with them.
Yeah.
But yeah, that didn't go well.
I guess we could put it akin to like the people who are more tarantula collectors. Like they go out and they spend a lot of money on the tarantulas they want because they want to collect those tarantulas.
Yeah.
Whereas I think we're more into like collecting the isopods. Though we like tarantulas, I think isopods are our like collection, if that makes sense. The thing that we just see and we have to have.
The thing is, like, you know, anyway, yeah, there's people out there that spend hundreds on a sling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, you know, that one sling, you know, you can't breed just one sling. So if you want as a breeding project, you need to buy quite a few. So you're spending hundreds or thousands on that. It's no different. This, you know, same with scorpion, same with anything.
I mean, the amount of money that Alice spends on frog.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now you guys just wait until
for BTS.
I don't know if I'm going to have much money at BTS, so I'm going to have to stay away from the table.
I will say, BTS is the day after my birthday, so it's my birthday show.
Yeah, so we got to buy Phil a flaming birthday present.
And BTS BTS is like a few months until my birthday, so yeah, just saying.
It's only a couple of months to my birthday too. Mine's in September, so it's not far away.
But mine's
it's
in
my
July.
son's birthday like a week later. I'm looking on postpods. You've got me looking at pods now. This is dangerous, people.
No, you're getting a gift off it, Josh.
Transfers are more easily available in a way, especially between reasons, right? Yeah, and also it's more established and stuff.
Yeah.
Also, Josh says he thinks he's the first to breed a Godzilla pod, apparently. So hopefully we'll be able to keep them going. That'd be cool.
Oh, they're the ones I want. Oh, no way.
Amy will kill you.
Yep,
She'll
she
get
will.
me if I was to get consensus before her.
Oh, that's cool.
I know
Amy,
that.
don't kill. We need him to breed us pods.
Amy will have
Don't
Godzilla
kill.
before me.
Cubaris soil, I've got those. Cubaris marina, I've got those. Thai blue
I've got-
angels, I've got those. I'm not doing the Marinella
See?
or Ardentella.
Phil isn't allowed Godzillas.
Nope. I got Espagnoli marbleized. Are yours breeding, Phil?
Yep.
Coolaboola. Mine have exploded.
Jade has the same problem as me.
Oh, bless you. You don't have to. I'm only being cheeky.
I have Jade has a very bad accidental spending problem. I have exactly the same problem.
Same.
Yeah.
I find retail therapy extremely therapeutic. So it becomes quite dangerous.
Yeah. Well, put it this way: IHS show. I went with, and the concept of I was going to spend £500. I ended up walking away spending near on £800.
Ouch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on a lot of reptiles. Like we bought 2 leopard geckos. I've generally forgotten what we bought: mossy frogs and Batmans and God knows what else. No invert. Oh no, we did. I did buy some snails.
I think if I'm feeling particularly low or I'm having a really bad day, like I will go and buy something and it'll make me feel better.
Mm.
And it's not good because you can also rely on that a little bit. So I try my hardest not to, but it's hard. Snowflake springtails, yellow springtails, Thai red springtails.
Oh, what snowflake springtails?
I need all of the springtails, okay?
Ooh, £100 spending £500. Ooh. See, I've got a good concept, so I won't buy inverts online anymore, or I try my hardest not to, because the way I look at it, I'll be going to a show where I'll buy them at the show. So it means it stops me from buying them online.
Yeah.
Nowadays I only buy online if I'm like, that's going to sell before the show.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Kind of thing. Like with my newest editions from Spider Shop, I think they're sold out.
Is that the those true spiders that they put up?
No, it's something else.
Ah, okay. I won't guess because I'm guessing you're doing a video.
They're in this week's video.
Okay. I won't say anything so it doesn't spoil any surprises for people.
Sort of thing. So, because I'm like, especially as I'm at pretty much all the shows, there's very few shows I'm not at. It's
Well,
like,
you're doing Glasgow, aren't you?
I need to book it, but yeah,
I get on with it, Phil. It will actually sell out in a minute.
I ain't got the money for it at the moment. That's been good with the. I would have been better in some ways. I would have been better off not going to the entomology show, and I would have probably had more money.
Yeah.
I could have spent on booking shows and hotels and stuff.
But you got to spend the day with me.
Sort of thing.
And don't brush over that, Phil. You spent the day with me and you love me, so shut up.
Do I? Do I?
Yeah, unfortunately you do.
A little
have
bit.
no choice.
I got I bought some they ovums, true ovums, giant African hound snail.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
imagine that.
I bought 2 at the at Sea Show, and they had babies.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah, I've got 6 little babies. Look,
6
are
is
they
a good
growing
number for
nice?
them. It's a good number for them.
Oh,
Little tiny babies.
Oh my god, they're so cute.
Yeah, there's that. That's the baby. That's one of the
Aw.
parents.
They
Yeah.
they got some in Bugs UK at the minute, and they're 30 quid, right? And honest to God, the shell is like 20 centimeters long.
Yeah, I think it's these. They had two different sizes. They had the ones that I bought, which were 20 quid, which are the
Yeah, and then
smaller
the
ones,
bigger one.
and then the big ones were 30 quid. I bought the smaller ones thinking, oh well, I can grow them up and then they'll breed.
Yeah, but
But I
they
didn't
bred
realise
already.
that they breed at any certain size. As they get when
Yeah,
they get a certain size, they'll start breeding.
crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. I
I've
just
got
looked
one
them.
that's a little bit bigger than yours, and then my other one is about the same size
Yeah.
as yours. But I want to
Yes,
get one that's like
Amy.
20 centimeters. I really want a big one. They're so cool.
Yeah, Amy, your stuff's in that video as well.
The only problem is, right, they're 30 quid and they're bigger, but like that means they're older as well, which means like how long have you got with them then? That's the thing.
Well, they live 8. Is it 8 years? The
Yeah,
lifespan.
and it takes them about 3 to 5 years to reach full growth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you got like
True over.
then you got like 4 years to
3-4 years.
enjoy
Yeah.
their adult size, and then they'll
And they'll
Because
cark it.
they only produce up to 8 eggs sort of a
Cool
year
dibs.
themselves. Anyway.
Okay. I know Jeremy's called dibs as well, so there's 2 people who want
That's
them.
it, Josh. Cheers for having it.
I'm hoping eventually mine will breed, but they haven't so far.
Well, I mean, I wasn't expecting mine to until I looked in there and there was like a clutch of round things in the
They do
corner.
like
And I
it
was like,
warmer than other land snails, I find, the ovums.
Yeah, I think that's why
Hmm.
mine's not breeding because I don't have them that warm at the minute.
Like,
Um,
you want them like 20, 26 kind of thing at least.
yeah.
I was keeping mine at 24.
All right. Yeah.
24 to 25, and they bred, but they were kind of closest to the heater, so Yeah.
Maybe it was
that bit.
a bit warmer though. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably put a heat mat
Amy, I can't
somewhere
remember
around
if
by
I
there.
said that they were power or not. I can't remember, Amy. Yeah, the jumpers are in that came in that.
No, I won't let him buy them all. Don't worry. I'm waiting for some more to breed and them to grow up, and then I'll start selling them because they're quite slow breeders, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I'm having an allergic reaction again. Oh, this is doing my head in.
Right. I was actually going saying I've got work tomorrow, so I'll be cutting the stream.
Okay.
Okay. But cheers everyone in chat. Thanks for watching, especially cheers Leah and Chris for hopping on.
No worries. I would have been on sooner, but I was getting stuff.
That's all right. So yeah, my next video, Fire Shop unboxing. So Wednesday, guessing Leah, you're live Wednesday.
I think so.
You think so? Leah might be live
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm here.
When's your next video out, Chris?
Can I make one?
When Chris makes one?
Yeah.
Because we moved the animal room into where the frogs were. So this is basically literally my whole weekend was taken up doing that. So I haven't had any time to record anything or think of something to record. So
Fair.
yeah.
Okay.
I would have recorded this, like moving it into here, but it wasn't very pretty moving it, so wouldn't have made a very
Yeah, it's
good
a lot of
video.
work and faffing about and
Yeah.
a lot of tank lifting.
Well, especially the Agama tank, which is down here. That's
Oh,
a 3 foot by 2 foot with a glass bottom, massive tank, and we had to log that down the stairs.
fun.
Yeah. My legs are killing me.
Yep. Hmm.
This is a life-threatening situation. Please dial 999 directly from your phone.
No.
What?
She thinks you're being killed. I'm gone.
Oh, that was.
For a life-threatening situation.
I've never had that before.
That's a
Gonna call the police and put on your legs.
So basically, don't ever say anything like that in front of Echo, whatever Amazon thingy.
It's looking out for
Thank
you.
God it doesn't just ring them for you.
Yeah,
Oh, that is like dialing 9.
Oh no, it's fine. It's just my
Yeah.
legs. It was in a lot of. God.
I only ever use that thing for classical FM movies. Going.
Oh God.
Well, there we go. That's
That was
actually
the
maybe.
best response.
Oh, we'll say goodnight.
Oh
Brilliant.
God, that is funny.
Bye, everyone.
Night, everyone.
Night, everyone.